Have no fear, legendary member Stanton Gaming is here.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Welcome. As today, we're about to check out a very new game. Not like really brand new, it's been released like about a week ago if I'm not mistaken. But, that being said, today in the stream, we're going to be playing a brand new game. We're going to be talking about this one as we keep on going here before we start. As you guys know, I'm always making videos out of these live streams. So we're going to be talking about it as we keep on going here. But that being said, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome. By the way, guys, exclamation spin is in the activated. Make sure you type in exclamation spin in the chat, as we are gonna spin the wheel soon. Hey, Daft, Shanky, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. Aubrey, welcome. Master Mike, Hannah Murphy, welcome, y'all. Welcome to the stream, guys. So somebody was actually asking, who was it? Somebody was asking if this is a hard game. Kingdom, this is not a hard game. It might feel a little bit like a hard game as the music is a little bit creepy at the moment. This is a puzzle game though, not hard game at all. It's a really good puzzle game apparently that's getting a lot of attention, a lot of praises from people playing it, and it's apparently pretty good, and that is why we're gonna be playing it today. We're gonna see what it's all about. I was actually planning on playing this game a long time ago, And recently, I actually got a copy from developers, from the publisher, actually, Raw Fury, to play the game and share the game with y'all. And at the same time, I also want to thank Xbox for providing me a access to PC Xbox Game Pass to check out this game and other games as well. Again, we're gonna be talking about this one as we start the recording for the video. Talking about the recording, let me make sure the recording is actually happening and not messing about. Yeah, it's recording. It's all good. Do I have enough space in the hard drive? I should. All right, how's everybody doing, guys? How's everybody doing? You can call me Mike. Okay. I shall call you Mike, Master Mike. Has anybody actually played this game so far? As I was saying, the game is called Blueprints. When I first heard about the game, when it's about kind of like blueprints, I was expecting something like Prince of Persia or something like that. But it's apparently a really good puzzle game. Good, just at work. Okay, interesting. You're always working, Aubrey. I guess I am as well. We just have different types of work that we're doing. For the full week today, we're actually going to be checking out brand new games, except for Saturday, where, of course, we're doing Sneaky Sasquatch. But other than that, brand new games every single day. Yeah, I got to make that money. Yeah, right? We all have to make that money to pay the bills. So yeah, if you guys are worried about this game, don't worry about it. It is not a hard game. It is a puzzle game. A very interesting puzzle game with really interesting mechanics, to be honest. Alright, but that being said, let's start up the game. Let's start the recording. And let us dive right in. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. As usual, my name is of course Constantine, and today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a brand new game called The Blueprints. Now, this one is going to be a really interesting puzzle game, something that's going to be changing the way puzzle games are played. I've never really played a puzzle game like this before, and I'm super excited about it to check it out. And before we dive right in, just wanted to take a quick moment here to thank Xbox for providing me access to PC Xbox Game Pass to check out this game and many other games and share them with y'all. And at the same time, I also want to thank Raw Fury, the publisher of the publisher of the game here, for providing me access to the game as well. So, that being said, guys, if you're all ready for this one, for a brand new puzzle adventure game, let's dive right in. Let's see what Blueprints is all about. Alright. Now, I'm playing this one on PC. Keep that in mind. And I'm playing it on Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, why not give it a try? I'm kind of like loving the tone at the moment. The music is really good. It's really making me super duper curious about the story of the game here.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Oh, gosh.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
I wonder if this is gonna be kind of like one of those hidden rooms.
I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Herbert S. Sinclair. Interesting. Alright. Blueprints. Man, the way the game starts is just so tricky. So intriguing, I want to say. And I have a feeling this character right here, this is going to be the character we're going to be playing as. So it's going to be kind of like a huge manner we're going to be going through, trying to decipher all the codes and everything inside. Interesting. Oh, wait. I see a number 50 at the top. You guys cannot see it because of my face cam. Hold up, let me move my face cam. So it's like 50. Is that 50 steps that I can take? Very interesting. No, I already took a few steps and I'm not seeing the number going down, so I'm not sure what that is all about. Okay. Oh, there's like a bunch of cards. So this one's showing Queen of Diamonds, Ace, and that's about it. Ooh, hold up, we got a letter. Open only in the event of my death. Oh gosh. Simon, welcome to the Mount Holly. So is it me gonna be called Simon? You may not remember, but I have fond memory of your many visits here as a young, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those last summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. What? So am I supposed to kind of like solve the puzzle here before night falls, I wonder? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not really on the success of the previous day. Never mind. So you can basically go through the estate every single day, and at the end of the day, you gotta kind of like finish looking for whatever you gotta look for. You go sleep, and the next day you start all over again. One final word of advice. Do not assume that rooms you find today will be the same rooms tomorrow. Wait, what? So rooms are gonna kind of like change every single day? Is that what it's saying? These grounds have provided me a home for the last century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. What? What about, is this like a blueprint? The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint with tab. Unknown, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to a really interesting puzzle adventure game we're about to explore today. So this is basically the entrance hall. This is where we made our way inside, which is over here. And I think I gotta make my way to the antechamber eventually. But how do we do that? I got no clue. Wait, am I supposed to call it a day already? Oh my gosh, red room. Wait, what? I'm a little bit confused. So do you have to choose the room you want to go in, or? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I get it. So basically I can search like about 50 rooms before the day ends. This feels like one of those games where you are trapped inside a room and you gotta escape, right? Escape room. It feels like an escape room, basically. Oh, shoot. Oh, so this one is supposed to be one of the rooms, right? 2 items. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Let me go with the closet. Why not? So basically, whenever you're opening up a door, you're actually choosing what type of room you want it to be. Very interesting. Huh. And here we found... I have no idea what that is. And a card. A key card. An electronic key card. Opens electronic power secure doors. Okay. Maybe this was not the worst decision ever. And I think that is about everything that we can do here. Alright, let's go with the side room here. For this one, we can choose... Let's go with the car door. Okay. This is really epic, though. So currently we have 47 steps left, as y'all can see. I have a feeling all these drawings might actually resemble something because I've seen a lot of them so far. Can I answer your question? What does the star do? Oh, so basically, above your avatars, guys, you are going to see a star from time to time floating above your heads. If you type in exclamation jump, your avatar is going to jump. And if you manage to catch the star, you get 100 gold. They can then use that gold in order to customize your avatars, basically. I wonder why is my face cam so unlit. Hold up a minute. I'm not sure. My face cam is kind of dark for some reason. Let me see if I can fix this. What if I do this, and I'm gonna spin the wheel? Because I feel like there's a filter over it. And hopefully the filter is gonna go away after this. And points go to Mike. Here we go, Mike. Alright, and after this goes away, hopefully that filter goes away as well. Ah, there we go. Dang it, there was a filter on top of the screen. That's why it was a little bit dark. So as I was saying, I'm pretty sure all these drawings that I keep on finding are going to resemble something. I'm 100% sure about it, but I don't know exactly what. Alright, what about this room? For this one, I'm going to go with a storeroom. Again, quite a couple drawings. Found a key. Okay. So we got a diamond and a key so far. Is that a coin? Okay, we got a coin, a diamond, and a key. Ooh, another diamond. Interesting. Of course, we just barely started playing the game and haven't really came across any puzzles that we're supposed to solve. Although I'm pretty sure the game is going to keep on getting more and more complex. Look at that, another drawing that we're probably going to have to remember. And of course, there's no door over here for us to use. So let's keep going. Sorry, I got really excited. Hey, enjoy your channel points, buddy. Alright, what about this room? So for this one, I think I'm going to go into the den. Look at that, another drawing. I wish I could understand what all these drawings really resemble. Got another crystal. I think all the clocks are showing the same time. Yeah, they're definitely showing the same time. Oh, so maybe this is showing when the nighttime comes, right? I hope they make another game about this. About the game that I'm playing right now, Blueprint. I mean, we just barely started playing it. Have you actually played it, or do you know anything about it, Hannah? I think I collected everything there is to collect in this room. Yeah, I think I got everything that we needed. Let me go for this door. So in here we can get a pantry, lavatory, and hallway. I'm gonna go with the lavatory. I'm scared. Don't be afraid, guys. This is not a scary game. This is not a horror game. It's just a puzzle game. Don't worry about it. Nothing creepy is gonna come out of these doors. I don't play horror games on this channel. I just don't play horror games in general, actually. And again, more drawings. But I do not know what to expect. Oh yeah, I think it's really cool as well. I really enjoy the look of the game. So far though, I'm not sure what to make of it because I'm just going through rooms. Nothing really interesting happening. Next up, I'm going to go with a bedroom because I see that it has an extra door. These two don't have an extra door, so I cannot go through those ones. Let me go through this. I mean, it looks really lovely. The art style is really, really interesting. And the game itself runs pretty smoothly as well. Greetings from Ratington. Not sure what that is. I gotta pay attention because I have 40 steps left. So I had 50. I just went through 10 of them, basically. Oh, there's a picture. Is this my mom, my grandma, or I don't know? Got no clue. Alright, so that's the door we came through. And there's another one here. I think I'm gonna go with the hallway so I can activate more doorways. The parlor has... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hallway. Do you only do like one spin every live stream? No, we do multiple. It just depends on how many people there are around us. Again, more drawings. Okay. So this one, I could go in the pantry to get 4 coins. I could also go in the observatory to get... For each time you've drafted observatory. What? Oh, this one requires a gem to open up, I think. Let me get the observatory. It looks cool. Whoa. This looks awesome. Oh, wait. You can actually turn this one. And I do want to turn it towards the opening over there. I think I also have to raise it up if I'm not mistaken. Again. It's not working. It's stuck for some reason. Oh, I think I gotta raise it up first. Hold up a minute. Not sure how to raise it up though. The fixed stars, constellation. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. We got the North Star plus 1 gold, the twins, the slice. The Amanda's Minor, the Southern Cross, the Farmer's Apple, the Clav is the Key, the Diamond Major, the Drax is the Dead, the Sail. So many. I wonder if I'm supposed to look for all these stars. What is this? Okay, anyway, let me see if I can raise this up. Can I raise it up? Oh shoot, hold up. I gotta get it the other way. So once like that, and again. Okay. Then I gotta go down below. So can I use it now? Northern Star. There we go. We got some coins basically. Huh. So how do I make it that I can actually see other ones, I wonder? What if I just raise this one higher? Oh, it doesn't work. Never mind. I don't know if there's anything you can do in order to see anything else. Because all this does, it moves a little bit. So I could basically move it like this, but now I can basically no longer see any stars, right? Because it's not facing the opening over there. Yeah, I think that's all you can do. Ever since I started watching your Sasquatch videos, I have loved all of your live streams. Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching, buddy. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do in here, to be honest. Maybe at one point I'm gonna be able to also rotate this whole thingamajig. Because at the moment I cannot really make my way up top, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can. Oh, wait, maybe I gotta spin this? Can I spin this big thing? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, commands are delayed, of course. There's always going to be delay on the live streams. Yeah, you cannot spin this, but I was guessing that you can also spin this other wheel. But I think what I got to do here, I got to spin the entire structures. So I can see a little bit more. Which at the moment, I can't really do much. Alright, anyway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Doors in the west wing. I don't even know where west is. North, west, whatever. So I currently have 37 steps left. Alright. I could go in the chapel. Whenever you enter, I lose a coin. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Interesting. So I could basically design like my own room or something like that. Okay. I want to go in the parlor though. I want to check out the parlor. A wind-up key. Okay. Interesting. All three boxes are empty. This box and the blue box are empty. What? The black box contains gems. What? This one says that all three boxes are empty. This one says that this box and the blue box are empty. And this one says that the black box contains a gem. So why does this one say that it's empty? That all of them are empty though. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at the estate with the Oldhams this past Thursdays. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in the decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. Huh. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. And only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. So only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. I think the black box might be the one that we need to open up, to be honest. Yeah, I think the black one. I'm gonna go with the black one. Hey, so it is true. This one is saying that it contains gems, and apparently it did. Basically, these two were saying that there's nothing inside them, and this one was lying. This box over here. Interesting. All right, next we got the guest room, the kitchen, and the locksmith. This one requires a gem, and this one requires a gem. Keys for sale. Guest room. The problem is if I go through this room over here, I'm gonna go for the kitchen. Let's check out the kitchen. There's no water. I wonder why. The main course. Oh shoot, I just bought some bananas. I didn't want to buy anything, to be honest. For every red room in your house. What? Club sandwich. I get it. So you can basically buy some food for specific types of... Why is this one boarded up though? No, that means I can no longer go to... Why is this one boarded up? That is annoying. It should not be boarded up. I was hoping that there would be a door through this side. Like, we already have a door. Because that's the reason I went with this one. But for some reason, this door is boarded up. So I cannot explore it. I think what this means is that I'm probably gonna have to reset the day, just go to sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna get like different type of rooms, because the rooms are not gonna be the same, right? They're gonna be different, basically. That's what it says. Let me just get a tomato soup with the coins. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Oh no, everybody can do the fog command. You just have to have enough points. So now if I check the map, we can actually see the rooms we went through. And unfortunately, there's no more doors that I can go and explore anymore. Kind of messed it up. So that means I just gotta call it a day. Call it a day. So as I was saying, this is not a hard game. It is a puzzle game, but it's a really interesting puzzle game where you actually go through different type of rooms. The goal is to get to the antechamber eventually, I think. And this is show me how I've done, right? Total rooms 12, rank reach 3, steps 18, items found 1. Interesting. I wonder how far we can get. Oh man, the intro, so good. The way it's actually switching days, I love it. Okay. What next? I mean, this is saying the same thing. Each room will lose 1. Is this the same note? Yeah, this is basically the same old note. Alright, let's carry on. Is this game on mobile? It is not on mobile, no. So, in here, I think I'm actually going to choose the hallway. Just because I want to have 2 extra rooms to go through and explore. Basically, this one is giving me 2 rooms, right? One over here and one over here. That we can actually go through and explore. Also on this side, could get the parlor. And this is gonna give me a puzzle piece. Do I lose my points if I change my username? You don't lose your points, no. Ah, okay. So we got the boxes again. I just gotta make sure I save so that your data saves as well. So let's see what this says, because it might be all good. Let me grab the key. I wonder if it's gonna say the same thing. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays one false statement. And only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Aha. This statement appears on another box. Wait, what? The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. What the heck? The blue box is empty. Interesting. The blue box is empty. So this and this and this, they all say that the blue box is empty. Shoot. I'm gonna go with the white one this time. Do you think it's the blue one? Because this one says that the blue box is empty. Do you think that this one is the one that's lying? And these two are saying the truth? Because if this one is saying that the statement appears on another box, it may mean that this box is also saying the same thing, but only one box is lying. So I actually think this box is lying. Ah, shoot, I was wrong. Dang it. All right. A breaker room. Utility, laboratory. I'm gonna go with the utility room here. Okay. Keycard entry system. Fact indicators. What is that? So that is the garage, and the cabinet you cannot really interact with. Gymnasium. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to come back here eventually to figure it out. Okay, in here we could get to the storeroom to get some extra stuff. Or we can get to the... I don't even know if I have any coins. I'm gonna go in the chapel. Whoa. Okay, at least we have one door that's accessible. That one is boarded up, unfortunately. I hate it when the doors are boarded up. It's so annoying. Okay, we got the corridor, the commissionary items for sale. Corridor is always left unlocked. What is that supposed to mean? Let me go with the oh shoot, I have no gems. Never mind. Let's go for this one then. Okay. Not finding anything though. Next, we got a nook, a guest room, and a patio. But again, I need the gem to open that up. Let me go for the nook so I can get a key. So basically, when you're going through these rooms, you gotta kind of like calculate the types of room you want to activate, depending on where you want to get to. So currently I have only one key that I can use on something. No more diamonds, no more coins. A journey noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove be an invaluable tool. Hey, don't worry about it, Mike. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you for supporting the channel so far. Don't worry about it. So here we have the den. The thing is, I've actually been inside the den previously, and the doors were locked up. Not to mention, actually, I can go in here because I could get the diamond. So let me go in the den. Den. Yes, we do have 2 doors. Perfect. It's getting a little bit worried here. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you, thank you. So I got myself the diamond. Let me also try to leave the den for a second. And instead make my way back all the way to the back here. As I do have another door that I want to go through. And in this one, I want to get the bedroom. So I have 35. And now I have 36. Basically, I rested up in the bed. And I got some... Oh, the trunk is locked. Open it up, buddy. Huh. A pair of ivory dice. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plans. Interesting. Let me also grab the coins. So I got me 4 coins out of this one. Not bad. So yeah, the rooms do change a little bit. Not that bad. But unfortunately, this door is locked. So, I don't understand why some of the doors are locked. Although, when you're getting the room, it does kind of give you an option, right? So, for example, here, that should have been a room. But when you're choosing the room, nothing's really telling you if that specific room is going to be locked or not. So, for example, this one, it should have a door there and one over there. But for some reason, one of them is locked. So I'm not sure exactly what determines. Is it randomized? I don't know. At least this one does have 2 doors though. Alright, for this one, I'm gonna get a drawing room. Because at least one of them should be open. And I do have a diamond for it. Whoa. Whoa, this is cool. Is this where I'm gonna be able to draft my own, floor plans? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh. So how do you redraw? That is the question. Well, the good thing is that I can also go through here. Okay. I understand now why they're blocked. Okay. So if you look at the map, if I get the commissioner here, you can see that the door is actually making its way to the corridor, and it's basically blocked up by the wall. That's why it's not a good idea to go with that one. This one's a closet, but this one though, if I get it, it's basically gonna be a room. But the thing is, it's gonna be the same room. I'm gonna be going through this door as well. So I don't know. Once you have drawn the floor plans, you must select one to draw. So you don't have a choice. You have to draw one. You basically don't have a choice. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one then. Have no other choice. And in the pantry, we're also gonna get ourselves, first of all, a banana and coins. And I guess we're also gonna get ourselves a note. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Okay. So I can get a dark room, and this is gonna have doors all the way. Whoa. Hello? I know this feels creepy, guys. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, it is not a hard game, but the problem is I can't see a thing. Okay, what about this one? Oh, this one is locked. I need the key. I need to find the key basically to open up that door. Dang it. Is there anything gonna be inside this room, though, I wonder? I don't think so. Oh, so because it is dark, I can't even see. The thing is, I don't have any gems. So the only thing that I can activate is this. Whatever it is. A bathroom. Okay, so I guess this is the end of it. I can no longer progress. Huh. Problem is, I should have used the dice to redraw, to be honest. But I can't. So I gotta call it a day once again. At least now I understand how the pathway works in the game. You basically, whenever you're getting the drawings, you also have to open up the map to kind of like see where you're going and properly plan your route. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it this time. I feel like I'm gonna get a little bit further this time. Day 3. Alright, let me go with the one straight up ahead. So, for this room, I'm going to get myself a hallway. Yeah, let's get the hallway in the middle. If I get 1,000,000 points, I know exactly what I'm going to entertain you with. Alright. Next. I would like to get the den. Oh, this one's giving me a key though, the nook. Although, I won't mind a crystal. So let's go with a crystal. Go. I got myself the diamond. I'm also starting to learn the layout of the floors a little bit here now. I think I'm actually going to go with a hook here, or the nook actually, to get myself a key. Yeah, let's go with the nook. Got the key. That one could be a dead end. I wouldn't mind it. I can get 10 extra steps. Or I could get the parlor or the pantry for some coins. Let's get this one for some coins. And an apple. Alright. And lastly... yeah, let's go with the storeroom. I will do the nook. Yeah, I got the nook, I guess. I guess you read my mind, buddy. Oh, what is that? A tiny bird drawing. So we got the key, we got the crystal, and we got the coin. Cool. Now, this is a dead end. Basically, I gotta go all the way back this time. Very interesting gameplay mechanic, though. As I was saying, I never really played a game like this before. So I'm now back in the hallway, right? This time I can go through here. At the chapel, if only it would turn around, that would be so much better. Security. Oh, security is actually taking me up, and I definitely have to go up above. So, yeah, I definitely want this one. I definitely want security, for sure. Let's grab security. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I was not expecting a cinematic. It's weird how everything feels like something, some sort of a scare scene is gonna happen, but no, this is not the type of game. Nothing like that is gonna happen. I just know it. Yeah, buddy, that's you. That's you looking at the cameras. Why are you pointing at yourself? So what did we learn about this? I mean, this is basically a way for you to see the rooms, but I still cannot see the room that I'm trying to get to. Blue memos true, red memos lies. Huh. Interesting. Oh, so this one is true, that one is a lie, right? Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And the lie is, until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required to grant entry. Nope, that's a lie. Okay, that's funny. Terminal password something something, but can I even read that? No, I think the first letter is an S, but I got no clue what the rest of them are. Oh, so if I knew the password, I could actually type it in here. Login network. Terminal password. Stanton. Imagine that's the password. No, it's not. View estate inventory. 0 fruit, 0 coins. Keycard system. Security doors. Settings. Set security level, change offline mode. Offline mode locked. Can I unlock it? Unlocked. Confirm setting. Ooh, okay. Security level. High. What? The amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. I'm gonna leave it on medium. I don't know, to be honest. I'm a little bit confused about this. Also, not to return security menu, key cards. Yeah, not to mention I need the code here. We did a little bit of hacking, eh? How do you know the code though? That's my question. How do you figure out the code? I got no clue. I really have no clue what the code is. All right, this one then. I don't need no rest, so I'm actually gonna transform it into the dark room. I hate this dark room though. I really hate the dark room. And unfortunately, I cannot see what I'm selecting, so fingers crossed that I'm gonna get something good. Ah, shoot. This is kind of like a dead end. It is kind of like a dead end.
M-I-K-E-G to 6 to said, whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, Stanton, this is my first ever super chat to you, so I'm making it annoying.
Hey, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you so much for that. That's very kind of you. So I'm making it annoying. You made it annoying with an extra ping pong ball as well. Oh my. Thank you so much for the 5, buddy. Once again, thank you so much for that. Okay, this one was unfortunately a dead end. So I ain't gonna be able to progress through there. Basically, I will need something that's gonna take me all the way to the back here, and the rest of the ones continue. But let's see. This is the last door that we can use here to open up. Oh gosh, a weight room. I think a weight room is the best option. Lose half your... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose a lot of steps with this one. Yeah, I lost 19 basically because I went to the gym. That's how this worked. Wait, what is that? A broken lever could prove useful. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Not sure what to do here. Oh gosh. Getting trolled. No number on the ping pong ball either. Oh, wait. Can I pull that? No. No, I think only the lever is the only item that I could have collected here. At least now we have the option to go this way, that way, and that way. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. I could get this to be on. Yeah, let's go with this one. That's the kids' room. Got some coins. Is this Little Prince? The Red Prince? It is kind of like the Little Prince, though. There was Red Prince who sat on the red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stones. The prince had a love for all the things red. Is the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white or a swan in the snow. And he never looked up to for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clouds we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you may read, and as you my reader might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. I mean, am I not reading the same book? A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book. The red book he just read. Interesting. Where's the commands? Exclamation help to see the commands. Where do the ping pong balls even come from? From a ping pong machine. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room that we gotta do. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we came through there. Now we have the room straight up ahead this way. We got a chapel. Whenever you enter, you lose a coin. Corridor is always left unlocked. In the boiler room. I would love to go in the boiler room, but I do not have a gem. I gotta find the gem. Because I feel like I gotta go in the boiler room and activate something. Aquarium. Aquarium is very color of room. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh gosh. Seriously? And we're back. I just fast traveled to the old studio. And I'm back. Hold up. There is one more door that I could have actually went through. And that one is here. And this one is archive floor plan. What's... The thing is, I cannot activate the other ones since I don't have any gems. So I have no other choice but to get the archived one. Man, okay. So the more you progress through the mansion here, the more complicated the journey gets. Interesting. So the only way I can go through right now is this way. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Swinburne, author, publisher. Marigold drops publisher. No trace is discovered of Sinka Hairless, but search continues. Princess Jewel stolen. Okay. Oh man, so many archives. At least we have 3 rooms we gotta go through here. So we should be all good. What about this one? Ooh. I could use the key there, but instead, let's keep going. Locksmith. Keys. I don't have that. I could get a chapel, but I'm gonna get the archived. Please be something good. Please be something good. Hey, okay. Not bad. The day we all dressed has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer of the master, the Baron of the Mount Holy. In following instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at MT Holly is suspended. Staff will 1 month paid. Vacation by Friday, November 6th. So this one is starting to get me to the right. Less likely to find items lying around in the house. Oh shoot. So I think now I'm less likely to find any more items. No, I'm gonna have to use the key here. I have one more key though. The problem is I got no more gems. That's the biggest issue. I do have a lever. I got no other choice. Okay, hold up a minute. So gymnasium is on, the dark room on, garage on. Cabinet I cannot access. Vac indicators. I don't know what these are. And keycard entry system. I'm just gonna turn off the keycard entry system, whatever that is. I didn't even have a keycard. If I need it, I will have to come back here and activate it, but for now, I basically have one door over there and one door the other way. Use the key. diamonds, dude. That's a problem. So I have no other choice but the chapel. Thankfully, both doors are open. Or more like activated. And I'm gonna have to go through this one to keep going towards the antechamber. If not, I'm gonna have one more option here and around. But the problem is, I'm not getting any more diamonds, and doors are starting to request diamonds. That's a bit of an issue. Let me see if this is gonna give me a diamond, hopefully. Whenever you enter gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. A freezer. Freeze your accounts. Sheesh. Let me just freeze my coins, I guess. I have no other choice. Oh, that's a key. Oh, shoot. I cannot grab it, though. What? There's so much stuff around here. Look at that. Diamonds, coins. Yeah, you can't really grab anything. This is basically a room where I'm freezing my coins. I can no longer use my coins. That's what it's saying. Oh, shoot. My coins are now frozen forever. Are you kidding me? The heck? That may not have been a good decision. Okay. West Wing. I mean, I can only go to the West Wing since I have no more diamonds. Yeah, that has not been a good decision. I froze all my coins. And the diamonds and everything. And unfortunately, if I get the closet, there are 2 items in it. But I don't like it. I'm going to go with the archived one. We'll see how it goes. Oh, thankfully there's a door. Okay. What the heck is that? Locked. If I had a key, I could open this, but I don't. So that's a problem. Man, are you kidding me? I did pretty well so far, to be honest, but I kind of got stuck here. Alright. The last door is this one. Oh, shoot. I cannot go with any of them because I don't have any gems. And the gymnasium is going to take me down, basically. And the last door that I could use is, unfortunately, that one. Can I play basket? No. It feels weird that the game, the music in the game is... Oh, this one is locked as well. Alright, so basically I have two doorways at the moment, but both of them are locked up. So I cannot progress. And I got so close. Look at this. I got super close to the antechamber. Like extremely close. I basically had like 3 more rooms to get to the antechamber. Dang it. I might as well just try to save the keys, to be honest. Because this is the best I could do so far. Very interesting mechanics. Very interesting mechanics. I wonder, once you reach the antechamber, is it game over? You win? How does it work? But I don't think it's gonna be that easy to reach the antechamber and simply finish the game. I'm pretty sure there's more to it. Okay, let's go here. I'm gonna go straight with A then, so I can get one of those diamonds. There we go. And I'm gonna try my best to start saving them and think about my choices. Now, if I go straight up, I'm gonna keep on going straight towards the antechamber. Okay. Unfortunately, I gotta go to the left. Alright, let me get a banana. And the coins. Now that we got through the game quite a few times, we at least understand how it works. Alright, next. I will actually love the passage. The problem is I do not have 2 gems. So I'm just going to go for the Nook to get the key. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the Nook to get the key. We definitely need it. We have
no other choice. Alright. We got the key. Oh, can I use this? Oh, I got a magnifying glass. Well, that's good to know.
for something. But I'm not sure what we're going to need it for. I could go back for a second here before I keep progressing. And I could try to use... Hold up. Oh, I don't have other door. Dang it. In that case, I'm going to have to use this one and try to go up. So here, I could get the parlor. Can I play this game again another time? Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will. We'll see. Okay, so we got this thing again. And what are they saying this time? So there will always be at least one box which displays only the true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So there will always be at least one box, right? And only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. And all 3 boxes contain gems. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So, this means this one is lying. So that's no good. All 3 boxes contain gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. So this one's saying that this one and this one. So this is a lie. And this one is saying that this box contains a gem. So I think it's the black one. Exactly. There we go. Okay, we got 2 gems. Actually, we got 3. Never mind. Can you use the magnifying glass? I think you can, but I don't think you can just use it at will. I think once you find the item that you got to use that magnifying glass on, that's when you can actually use magnifying glass on. I can just start using it as I want. So now that I got myself the 3 gems, I actually wanted to go over, shoot, here. Why did I even go here, though? I don't want to go here. I want to keep going straight up ahead. So basically, I want to go back through here. And then this room. Spare room? Yeah. So for example, if I found like a book that has really tiny text, that's where I could actually use the magnifying glass. Okay, next. We got a courtyard. Chapel. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one with the bedroom. I also have a key to open this thing, which I am gonna open with the key. I know I said that I want... Hey, we have 3 keys now. What? That was so lucky. So I spent 1 key for 3. Oh, that was so good. Such a good deal. I was actually thinking about it, if I wanted to use the key or not. But apparently I was lucky here. Okay. Unfortunately, none of these rooms are taking me up above where I gotta go. So I'm gonna have to go through the nook and around. So in here, I'm actually gonna go with the storeroom so I can get a key, a crystal, and a coin. I got so many items this round. Hopefully this is it. Sure. Okay, perfect. We got everything that we need. And I think now I gotta go back a little bit. Who was that? I don't know. Who was that, guys? I haven't seen nothing. And there's a room through here. And the left side over here. Dang it. That's a problem. That's a big, big problem. I basically have no more doors. I mean, I do have the ones at the bottom. Oh, man. I think I kind of got myself stuck, to be honest. I'm gonna go with the breaker box. Someone walked in and took my phone. Yes, they stole my phone. Garage, dark room. I don't know what these things do, though. I don't really understand the vac indicators. And this, I really don't understand these buttons. I guess I gotta come across those specific rooms in order to be able to use the breaker room to figure it out. And now this one is blocked. Okay, I get it. I get it, I get it. Okay, so the hallway is the only one that I can get here that would actually lead me somewhere, because that one is going to be locked. Doors in the west wing are... Ooh, look at this. The loop. So basically, this is where you can use the magnifying glass in order to find maybe like secret messages. But this note has nothing apparently. Interesting. Interesting. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Now this one is a lie because it's a red card. At least that's what it said in the previous rooms that we visited. Code check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. No. Boudoir or the commissary. Items for sale. I think I'm gonna go with the items for sale here. So that we can figure out if we can purchase something. With, without. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Interesting. Oh, maybe this is where I can actually use this thing. Ah, so the terminal password, I think it's Swan Song. Swan Song, exactly. That's what it says. Swan Song. So now if I come across the doorway, I could place Swan Song and activate something. So that is where we needed the magnifying glass. Without it, we couldn't really read it. I mean, when I actually first saw the password here, I kind of saw the S and I saw the ND at the end, but I couldn't really tell the rest of it. A sledgehammer. I think I want to buy I'm not 100% sure. But I think what a sledgehammer does, it may actually create a door. Now, why would I need to create a door, though? Yeah, I don't know. What I was guessing it at is that I could actually use the sledgehammer to bust through. But why would I even need that? So this one goes straight up the corridor. Left unlock, okay. What about this one? Dang it. This is a big issue. Because basically any of the rooms that I get right now are locking me in. Big, big issue. Oh, look at that, the patio. That's cool. So if I had one of these shovels, I could probably dig over here and find something, which unfortunately we don't have. And I have a feeling if I get the sledgehammer, I might be able to go through that doorway. But I don't know what it does. I'm gonna try it though. Just because I'm curious. As I am stuck at the moment, I have no other choice. So how do you use sledgehammer? Oh, can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I get it. So if you don't have the key, you can basically use the sledgehammer to bust through the doorway. But unfortunately, again, I cannot cross anymore because all my pathways are unfortunately locked up. Man, this is not easy though. It also depends a little bit. It also has a slight of luck. So it's not like really perfect, to be honest. But very interesting game though. I definitely want to try this game a little bit more and see how far I can get. Because it's quite interesting that you can go through the manor and every single day the manor changes. The layout of the manor changes and you kind of like choose the path you want to go and everything like that. Very interesting little game. Anyway guys, this is going to be the end of this stream. A little bit shorter than usual. We're going to be probably playing this game some more in the future. The game is called Blueprints. Very interesting little game. Definitely want to try it out some more. And I really want to get to the end, to the antechamber. But I'm feeling it's not easy. Of course, you got to keep on playing it more and more and more to kind of like learn it better and everything. But yeah, very interesting little game. If you guys enjoy what you've seen, check out the links down below in the description. The game is available right now. You can also play this one on Game Pass if you have access to that. But yeah, very interesting little game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.